having. And not putting your mom through AI. And not making your dad through AI either. And not contacting your brother who's a cop in Chicago. A lot of people didn't like Mikey from the get-go. A lot of people ask me, why did I? And I'm like, well, I give everybody a chance until they fuck me. Well, Mikey, you done went and said the wrong shit. You done went and belonged to the wrong people because Petty and Queenie are using you because you're stupid. You don't have the intelligence to see that you're being used by people. Dana, and Skittles, they're using you. Again, because you don't have the intelligence to see that people are using you. Yeah, he hates the cops. That's what he bonds with Viking over, that and the fucking kids, probably. If his dad was in the mob, he wouldn't be talking about it. And if he was talking about it online and the wrong people found out, he wouldn't be online. Do you know you're in the box, Natasha?
I was tapping.
Okay, I'll drop it.
Tapped in.
Viking is wild. I just posted like 7 minutes of his shit on my page. He was in Mikey's live and he was saying, show me where I've ever beat a woman. And I did. I'm sure that went over real well, but I'm sure there's an excuse that, Petty and Queenie and Mikey and everybody's going to come to Ratina, Holly Mae. They're going to be like, oh no, that was just a one-time thing. But, they forgot how he beat her mother too and got kicked out of the whole ass country when he got arrested for it. They forgot about the other women that reached out to me and that I haven't put out there. They forgot about the woman that he raped on Facebook. That post was 10 years ago. So just because you ain't charged with it doesn't mean you ain't do it. Especially when there's people out there talking about you about it publicly like that on Facebook. Yeah, this right. I did mark out the names, but this is on his post on Facebook where the police are looking for him because he posted that terroristic threat to the police. And that's 10 years ago. So I went back in time to, post this. It's setting right on Facebook, right in public. And there's another account that has a phone call of him about him. And I believe it's with another woman who is talking about the same thing. Colby's got a phone call with another woman who's talking about him putting his hands on him. No, that's Road Dogg. That's his quote-unquote brother that's talking about that. His niece is crazy. So his niece outed him for all type of shit. Having a minor girlfriend, having a child with a minor. Let me see. What all did she out him for? Quite a bit. Hold on 1 second. The Road Dogg still hasn't found his car. That motherfucker's still walking. Walking to find his car. Florida Man account, you can go ahead and block them. I have the whole list. And 367 is not a known one, so they can come in on their main account. But Mikey's too much of a bitch to come in here at his main account. And so is Holly Mae, so is Regina, so is Miss Unknown, so is shit, all of them. Every single one of them. When's the last time you seen Petty have a one-on-one conversation with somebody? I wouldn't hold my breath waiting for an answer to that because Petty has his finger on that allow people up button. Because when shit starts to get a little rough for Petty, he lets 7 more people up to talk all that shit for him. Okay, we're gonna listen to what the niece has to say about Viking. About this is the niece.
That's my uncle, but I don't consider him like your father's brother, right? No, my mom's. How old are you? I'm 22 now. What does your mom think about that, Kenzie? My mom honestly doesn't talk to him. She doesn't want to talk to him because of drama. She knows he's a bum who lives on people's couches for free, who doesn't have a job and states he does. She also doesn't like her kids being around him because he does get very, very aggressive with them. Viking. I've even had some friends from high school say that they didn't want to come around anymore when he's around because he creeped them out by flirting. He's a weirdo. Oh, damn, Viking. You're losing credibility as the seconds go by. Did you happen to watch my live the other night when I was posting the picture that he sent me after he called me that up? Hold on. We have the pics of what? So who is the minors he sent me the pictures of after he called me better? So it was my cousin Landon, which he is a minor, and then his girlfriend who was also a minor, but he made them take that picture. Oh, damn, Viking. He's walking the fine line of being homeless. Well, he does scumbag shit because he talks to you and your other family members like they ain't shit. He talks to my grandma that way. You are literally living off of the fact that your children were like put in a situation that they shouldn't have been put in, and you want to get the attention from it. That's weird. Can I be be honest with you, those two twins, they are not twins.
Oh, damn, Viking. Oh, there's that. Oh.
Are not his.
I didn't say that.
Twins are not his. I second that. So he is claiming. Whoa, hold on. So this funky bitch has been out here bringing that time when he said that somebody else's child's trauma. That was my old house that I lived in. They did not live there. So all the money everybody sent to them for
Them to move.
place that we owned or whatever.
Yeah, relocated.
Yeah, was not the case.
Oh.
For him to get cigarettes and all this other stuff.
Oh.
And I tried telling people not to send them the money.
Excuse me, hold on. Kenzie, can you exactly tell me what relation you have to this guy again? For the people in the background who are watching and recording this, can you just say the relation?
My blood uncle. And for every... Okay, so let's be for real. The only reason why he's going around calling everybody else that is because I called him out personally about the times that he was doing it to my friend. I was a freshman in high school. Okay, so I was a minor at the time, and he was flirting with all of my high school friends.
How old are you?
I'm 22 now.
Oh, damn, Viking.
This one girl, he smashed her windshield in while she was trying to leave because he was mad. My car, he kicked my car, fucked up my outer tie rods, almost broke my windshield and all this other stuff because he got mad at me because I asked him. I remember when he kicked your car. He was bragging about it on live. I remember that. And then he also chased me around the house with something that I'm not going to say on the live.
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't have to.
So you serve your kids on a silver platter to you.
Well, that was the niece part. There's more. That was only one 15-minute segment of that live. There's 4 more. 3 more there's total. Viking is that weird uncle, yeah, who, hits on the high school girls that the underage niece befriends. And then gets on TikTok and says, I have to move, and collects money and buys cigarettes with it. But that's Holly Mae, Ratina, Petty, Mikey, and all of them over there. Queenie. That's who they like. That's the company they keep. And they know all this too, and they're okay with it. Myrna J. Davis, yes, I know they're your friends. You don't block that account, everybody. I highly encourage the doxing of Myrna.
Hey, yo, bro.
What up?
Yo, why? I'm scrolling through the FYP and I just hear my voice.
Yeah.
Right? Were you just playing the live from Kobe's live?
I was, yes. I was.
So I'm scrolling through and I see somebody Turtle or whoever it is, and they're streaming your live, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. Are those your people?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I heard somebody say some weird shit. Somebody said those twins are weird anyway, or some dumb shit. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I'm talking about Vikings twins not being his. And it was weird shit that he was...
Listen, he is that weird uncle, though. He's that weird uncle. So for the people that didn't hear it that night, right? Viking definitely made his niece, her friends, feel really uncomfortable that night, right? and they said, we're not coming back to this house as long as said we're here. And then he chased his niece Kenzie around the car and ended up kicking her car because she said something to him.
By the way, everybody, this is Marty. This is one of the voices on that live. He's one of the people that interviewed Denise.
Yeah, absolutely. She came into our live and told us when we all were sitting together, me, Sassy, and everybody else were all sitting together before they didn't fuck with Viking. So Florida man, you know everybody got a lot of shit to say about you, right?
Oh yeah.
How you're a woman abuser, you're a stalker, you're all this other shit, right?
Yeah, they say all that. They say more than that.
Yeah, but they're saying the same shit about me. They're saying how they got video of me screaming at a woman and doing all this other shit. But I'm pretty sure that I seen a video that you posted earlier that has Viking screaming in Ashley's face.
Yes.
So it's all right for Viking?
Right? That's what I'm saying. But even though there's a video about me.
He kicked his girlfriend's dog in his girlfriend's mother's house in Canada, and it's recorded. And she goes outside and tells Nicole and the rest of them to call the police. And here's the address, right?
Uh-huh.
But they have a supposed video, and I'm just going to say supposed, right?
We see they like to talk, but they don't like to show. Because when it comes to showing, they can't show something that doesn't exist.
Because there's no video, right? Thank you. There's no fucking video. That's weird. There's no fucking video. But we have numerous videos and police calls, right, that have been FOIA'd and all that on fucking Viking.
Right. Like, I'm about to get the body cam footage, some of this shit. It's $45 per body cam incident. And
did you see what your boy did earlier about you?
Which one?
Mikey.
No, because Mikey blocked me because he's a pussy.
All right. So Mikey was green screening a white van in front of Walmart, said that you don't know how to change your tires. And so somebody, one of your peoples came up there and said, wait, how do I do my green screen? And then they green screened. It was a girl, something imperfection, something, right? So she puts the picture up and she said, it's funny that this is coming from some restoration company off of Instagram. He said, oh, you're doxing this company. Didn't nobody tell you could dox the company? The people in the comments like, this is a public company. Like, the fuck are they doxing? So he kicked her out of the box. But
he's saying it's me.
Implying that it was you.
What a fucking weirdo. Like, he allowed up in a box tonight, but he too busy cuddling with his mom. I bet they fuck.
Or is it his aunt? No, it's his sister. He's cuddling with his sister, bro.
What, Mikey?
No, his aunt, his mother. He
Mikey
lives with a woman, right?
Yeah, Mikey lives with his mom.
All right, yeah.
But I bet you
standing out in the middle of the street. I don't know if he was calling you out, but he was standing out in the middle of the street, and then he went and got his beard trimmed. A black guy definitely cut that beard because it looks way too good.
He got it cut for his mom. They're gonna have a good old night tonight.
I bet they are.
I bet you anything he'd be fucking his mom. Like, that's the only woman who would ever look at him.
He probably does, bro. He literally came in that live yesterday. I don't know if you were there, but he was saying he's got to go see a psychiatrist. And then he went live from the psychiatrist's office, wouldn't let nobody in the box because he didn't want to violate HIPAA.
But he's live from the office.
Yeah. Mush, what up? Yeah, weird shit, bro.
Well, he gonna be waiting for me to pull up because, I mean, he offered me $1,000 to show his mom a good time, but then his mom would be cheating on him, and I'd feel a little different about that. Wouldn't want to take the only woman he's ever had.
Bro, he can offer me $1,000. What's up?
Somebody was telling him to hit the Cash App.
Yeah,
was telling him to hit the Cash App.
I was telling him to hit the Cash App.
That was you on that account?
Yeah, well, no. I was just telling him on another one. If he cash at me $1,000, they could be, two $500 payments, what the fuck ever. I'll pull up.
Hey, Florida man, you got a question down in the comments. I don't know who HM is though.
Oh, Holly May.
Oh, okay.
Agree.
There you go. Oh, whoops, that's Retina's chins again. My bad. There you go. So when you get charged with something,
from physical abuse of child, felony H,
guilty.
2010, date of offense 2009, court disposition, guilty due to contest. I don't know, is that a plea or pled?
Pled.
Yeah, plea deal.
Status closed. Who's that?
This is Holly May.
Wait, whose charges is it?
Holly May.
Oh,
Holly May is another weird fuckers that get down with Viking, get down with Mikey, and get down with all them people. Petty. Weird as fuck.
Is her name on that somewhere?
That's one of Pastor Teddy's people.
Yep, it's one of Pastor Petty's people.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right?
Yo, listen. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you ever in your life fix yourself to have anybody send me anything of Pastor Petty's, you're done, son. We not playing that game.
No, I don't want to see any of that either.
Yeah, we're not playing that game, kid. Listen, Florida man.
Hope Poultry.
We could be cool, but we not talking about Pringle cans. We not talking. I like chicken. I'm part black. But we not doing the rest of that funky shit he was doing.
No.
We might have to talk about the Pringle can just momentarily.
All right.
You better be careful. You're sitting with a bunch of racists.
I guess I can.
Careful.
Real careful. Hey, real quick. And then you guys can go back to doing whatever tomfoolery you're doing. But can I kick Kelly Denton? She likes to dox my phone number and then come in chats and act like she's big and bad.
Yeah. But
Thank
first,
you.
call her a cunt.
You're a cunt, Kelly Denton. But then, you know that already.
Is she friends with Moonbeam?
Shit, Kelly Denton's friends with whoever let her kneel.
Oh, they're probably besties.
Go hang out with Moonbeam, Kelly Denton. That's where all the cunts are.
We're just a bunch of racists over here. Okay. Allegedly.
Oh, Miss Unknown's probably losing her fucking shit.
Most def. Can we address the reaching for racism, please? Can we?
So the attention-seeking behavior by Miss Unknown, because she has nothing in life, because she sits on TikTok and was like, "Who can I get attention from today?"
Can we talk about the live? Because I believe that you were in there. Did I ever call her the N-word ever?
No, not even in the text messages.
Just checking. And my accounts don't have. The Ruthless and Ratchet it's not a black woman, ma'am. Either way, even if it was, what's the fucking problem? So, blackface or some shit?
Something, but Ruthless and Ratchet is a group chat that Holly May and Retina and Myrna are in. And they run around, they look people up. That's where Nelson's abuser's information came from, and Retina contacted them. And Holly May is in there, and she's actively participating in that behavior, which is okay. Dox away, motherfuckers, but don't run around acting all high and mighty, being like, don't dox people while you're fucking doing it. If you're a piece of shit,
they look people up. Oh my god, they look. We don't do that over here.
But they do.
But they do.
If you do it, just
my
be
house
a piece
is on
of shit.
Latina's video today. She posted my fucking whole house.
Right?
What did you? Is it lawn mode?
I'm sorry. Well,
Was your lawn mowed?
we don't have grass here. We have turf. I live in Southern California, so
Oh, well then fuck it. As long as the house looked good.
they could have showed the backyard, like where all the pool and the jacuzzi and all that shit is. I mean, damn.
Yeah, fuck it. You put some money and effort into it. Fuck it. Might as well show it off. Who gives a shit? It's not like anybody's gonna come out.
They're welcome to pay my fucking mortgage if they'd like.
There you go.
I'm real fucking tired of paying it.
Oh, well, Retina's going to have to scam an awful lot of money off TikTok to pay that mortgage. Okay.
Shit, my mortgage is about almost twice of what she fucking, or half of what she stole from that GoFundMe for them deceased boys that she worked with.
Jesus Christ, people are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, much. Can you
Y'all
imagine?
know.
Imagine getting in a boat with parents that just lost their children, that went overboard in a lake, and acting like you give a fuck while you're raising money in a GoFundMe, and then they ask you for their money to bury their fucking children, and you don't have it.
Because you took it. And you worked with them, too.
So your dad gives you the money when the sheriff comes and talks to you about it after they've already seen your bank records, and then when the cops say they're coming to get you, you take a bunch of your dad's painkillers. I mean, just imagine. And then at the sentencing, you say nothing. When the judge says, "Do you have anything to say?" No.
That's some bitch ass behavior.
Are we still talking about Holly Mae?
Routine.
No, this is Retina. Holly Mae's best friend.
Retina?
Yeah, she's the one
Retina?
that contacted
Retina?
Mel's
That's where,
rapist family on
Yeah,
Facebook.
right.
in the group
Keep
chat.
that up for a second. I gotta show this.
that's where this lovely meme comes from. Where, the law came and knocking and she got, the law in and then took a helicopter ride.
Funny, right? Funny, right?
Right.
I'm not talking.
It is.
I'm on the phone, but I gotta. This is funny, right? Retina runs her mouth, right? But Retina
She
took
does.
her people's pain medication when the police showed up.
Yep.
But then goes after me for saying that I'm mocking her mental health. Bitch, that wasn't a mental health crisis. That was you not wanting to go to fucking jail.
But respectfully,
For real.
let's all just normalize saying fuck everybody's mental health except for our own.
That part.
Let's normalize that because everybody has mental health issues. Let's stop using the word normal because there's no such thing as normal, right?
Not on this app.
Anyway.
Shit, damn sure not. Because ain't no normal person in the world going to be on this motherfucking app.
Look, somebody getting offended and me being offensive is two different fucking things. How you take what I say is your own goddamn fault.
Absolutely.
What I say is my own business, and I deal with it. How you take it is your own fucking fault. Fuck you.
So, for example, if I call somebody Rosetta Stone because I can't understand a fucking word they say, and they turn that around to say that I'm calling them Rosetta and they Parks, is that my problem?
That is
No.
that's an absolute fucking reach. That
Thank
is
you.
stupid. That has nothing to do, and I'm a semi-black person, right? And I'm gonna say semi-black person because if I turn my camera on, I kind of look white, but then I got nigga features.
Don't tokenize. Don't tokenize.
There's no Rosetta fucking Stone reaching with fucking Rosa Parks.
Thank you.
Like stop it.
Look.
It. That's like fucking Kane Allen running around here telling people if you call him a dog or a horse, you're being racist.
Well, I mean, Pastor
I'm-
Cody compared himself to
Wait,
Emmett
I'm
Till.
just here to deliver a message. Florida man, Holly has the handwritten police report or court report. I don't remember which
She has
one.
a police
I'm sorry.
report that she ran around and got whenever Indian Outlaw showed her charges. She has that. The incident report of when the incident happened, and she'll read it and tell you all that the incident occurred when they were both minors, but the mother waited until she was 18 before the cops charged her, so that's why the fuck she got that. That's what she's going to say.
Look, I'm here to deliver a message. I'd appreciate just being able to deliver a message. She
Okay.
said that she's got the report, and I think she either wants to show it to you or you need to show it to her. I don't. Look, I'm bouncing between 4 different lives and being sent in 3 different directions to ask to deliver messages because I'm because I
So
will.
I tried to take a box with him just in Miss Unknown's live, and she was up there, and I kept getting declined. Why was I declined 20, 25 times? I can recount if need be.
Okay, hang on, I'll go ask.
If now she wants to show proof.
Okay, I'll go ask.
We could have settled this in the box, but nobody wants to tell her to come over here. It doesn't need to be on her platform because
Right.
that's where people like to block and mute.
Okay,
Thank
let me
you.
go ask.
She's still in Miss Unknown's live. And it's funny because when I scrolled past it, Florida Man, she was again using the N word towards you, which, wow.
Look, it's a word that people, it's a trigger word that people are going to use to try to get a reaction. A lot of motherfuckers.
Can I just change the subject for 2 seconds? Hold on.
Yeah,
Bush.
sure.
I just need to change the subject for 2 seconds. I just need to ask, and if nobody knows who I'm talking about, I won't even go on about it. But does anybody in here know who May May is?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you got Viking running around the internet with his pedophilic ass, right? Talking about children.
His wannabe pedo hunter.
He's the wannabe. Yep. He was over in one of those people's lives, one of Pastor Petty's people's lives, and he was defending children, right? But he absolutely told Twist that Twist said, "Is Road Dogg your brother?" He said, "Yeah, he's my brother." So Twist said, "Which one of y'all mop each other off?" And he said, "No, we'll mop your children off," right? And then you got May May running around the app talking about people are fucking actualizing her children, and then she's talking about people's childhood trauma, right? I have a video of May May talking about it, right? We have the videos of Viking talking about it, talking about shit. There's screenshots. Florida Man done seen it. It was in that live he was playing earlier. These are the advocates that they have on the internet. I don't care if anybody uses the N-word. Honestly, it's so diluted at this point. Everybody is an N-word. Everybody is a chomo. Everybody is a PDO, whatever, right? At this point, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But there is proven shit on Viking. Proven shit on Viking. There are videos on Viking saying what he says and doing what he does. Like, anybody that hasn't seen it can go to Florida Man's video. I don't know if it's his latest video, but you can go over there and see that he's screaming at a woman. And you got Sassy, Nicole, all the teacups all over there running around talking about they're all defending Viking, right? But then running around the internet saying Florida Man and me run around and we abuse women and Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
there's
what they
not
do.
one incident that they can actually prove with any type of, I'm going to use a shoo shit. Shoo. There's no black and whites on any one of us.
Absolutely.
Here.
Here's the video you were talking about.
Do you suck his dick too? Or does he suck yours? Which one do you do the fucking suck your kid's dicks? Right? Like,
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
And I noticed someone in the chat, Cass, you had said Holly Mae said she ain't coming. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I didn't expect her to come because she a bitch. She ain't got the courage to come over here and take a box and fucking talk about the shit she's done, but she wants to talk about the stuff everyone else has done. Or the stuff that she thinks everyone else has done, or the stuff that she made up that everyone else has done.
Oh, I'd have to drop. I got it flagged.
I just think it's weird that these people will run around advocating, right?
They were reporting. We all got a violation, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna drop down, buddy.
All
Yeah,
right.
I got to too. This is my only account.
I just want to make it known that I'm over here saying Holly May does not want to take a box. Does she think that I'm going to do the math on it and prove her wrong? All right. Hello again.
Hey, Florida man.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Waiting for Miss Unknown to start streaming me again so I can continue to say Holly May beats children. Let me go look something up real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello, Amber.
Hello.
How are we this evening?
Good. How are you?
Man, I'm glad tomorrow is Friday and it's a long weekend. But let me remind you guys that as you guys are barbecuing this weekend and enjoying your days off, to please remember